Today our Archmotor Works, we got some grommets for our frame, bushings for our shocks, grommets for the rear fender, and we're going to put the brake shoes on the brake bag plates, get everything all nice and greased up. These shocks we've cleaned already. Hello. Netflix and what? Burritos? I don't think that's quite how it is supposed to work. Run down. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on my way. Alright, thanks. Bye.
Hey guys, looks like you're being recorded and nothing's happening. That seems pretty boring. So let me get all set up and I'll take over here. Okay, so let's go over what we have for the parts. So right here you have different part numbers, so at least you have reference to that if you need it. So the 3 grommets here, we're going to use this and put this on the frame in these 3 points. And then we have these grommets, which you can maybe see, and those 2 will be going here and here. And we have some grommets, 2 grommets that are going to be going on the frame in these 2 spots. And moving on to the shocks, we'll be replacing these grommets here and here, here and here. So we have 4 of them to replace, and if you need it, here's the part number as well. And then for our rear fender, we're not quite sure where these grommets are going for the replacement grommets, but I'm going to be figuring that out in this video as I go along. So here's these grommets and metal pieces that will be going on. So 2 and 2. I'll move on to these pieces, so we'll just be putting these together, no grommets or anything required. Alright, so we'll put these into place. Hopefully I can get them in there. They have like a little lip on here, so you have to get the lip. I'll push it in there. Work your way around. Okay. There's one. Next one, so we're trying to grab and put that lip inside. We'll put in these two grommets as well. Also has a lip to it. You gotta make sure you get inside the lip there. Work the way around. Move on to the next one. Okay, those are ready. I'm going to move on to these two pieces. They're easy to put on. You can see there's already a hole there, so you can just slip them right on. And this frame's set for right now. So as you can tell, there's definitely cracking in the rubber, so that's why we're replacing this. So I'm going to go ahead and take the 4 rubber pieces that we've gotten, and we want to also oil them a little bit, grease them up a little bit, and any surfaces where the rubber grommet or bushing goes, we want to put some grease on. So our bushing has, at least for here, is a lot of cracking. The other 3 also have the same thing, so they're going to be replaced. When replacing the bushing, we have to also lightly grease these up wherever the metal surfaces are. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So step 1 is we have to pull out all the old stuff. So you can easily just push this out. And this might give us trouble since there's cracking and everything, so I'm going to have to push this out. I'm going to use a screwdriver. Hopefully I can get this out here without stabbing myself. So it's, you can tell it's just completely disintegrating here. It's a good reason to completely replace it. So that's one end. Alright, so let's try the other side. This one's not as easy as the other side. So we're gonna try some brute force. Hopefully I'm on it. I can feel it coming out pretty easily now. Just gotta hit it really hard. That's fine. Good. There's that piece. Let's see if this one will disintegrate as well. Yep. Gave it some help too. Alright, there we go. Okay. I'm going to take this and take some grease and put it all around. Smear it. Got that on your finger. Grab it. going to do the same process for this piece. Take your grease and put it all around. Looks like we're good. Move on. And finger. Make sure everything's centered, ready to go. Push in there. Coming over here to the bench vise makes it a lot easier to get this to slide in. There you go. Ready to go. Okay, here we are. Everything's put together nice and neat. So that's ready to go on the frame once we're ready for that. Okay, so after opening up the bag, we kind of figure out these guys are going over here. And then these guys are going over here. So just like the frame, we're going to pop these out, replace them with new pieces, and then the only difference is these metal pieces go in to here. Okay, we just got the old ones out, now we're going to put the new ones in. Okay, now everything's in, we can move on to the next step. Adding these grommets in. And just like that, without any assistance, so it's ready to go. We're going to take this shoe, put it in this piece, but first we're going to take this spline pin and grease it up and put it in this hole. Okay, need some grease and smear it everywhere. Right where, no, not on the spine though. And then we'll put it in there, directly in my hands and the spine. There we go. So first we want to identify where there's a nose spline, and we want it to be facing this direction in this orientation. Okay, now we're going to flip it, try not to move anything. And let me move this. So we're going to take the shoe, we're going to attach this onto the round part of this pin, and then the flat part to this piece. Okay, because I work out, I got this on here really easily, so we're ready to go to the next step. Okay, so the short one is for the front, long one's for the rear. You're going to align these little divot points, and then you tap it with a hammer and you're ready to go. Okay, so it's all assembled and ready to go. So then when you press on this, you can break away, boop, boop, boop. Okay, I think that concludes putting everything together. So our brakes are done, rear fender's done, shocks are done, our frame is done, all the grommets are on there. So I think that concludes me doing anything the rest of the night. So I'll catch you guys again next week or something.